Alright guys, welcome. No TLDR for this one, okay? It's hanging out with the boys, it's the weekend. They're inside playing MTG. I'm gonna go join them in a little bit. They're doing Commanders right now, if anyone plays MTG. And then we're gonna respond to the comments. Jeez, so many of you. You know, I honestly expected, guys, that I was gonna be hanging out with my boy Frambouillet and the other guy to ask me for the Desert Eagle. Right? I was expecting 50 views and just hanging out with them, and it was fun to talk. And then there's like 10 comments or some shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So we're gonna get to the comments first. We'll do that second. Okay, so I have a lot of things my mind has been running on this. First of all, welcome. This is I am crazy about Desert Eagles. If you don't know, like, I'm crazy about pistols, but I'm really crazy about Desert Eagles. Okay, I have a bad obsession with them. I've loved them since day one. The TM has always been my baby. I got big hands. Okay, they fit for me perfectly, except for my short ass thumbs when I'm going to try to do something about that. They were my main. These are my main. If you were to ask me, Knuckles, if you had any pistol, I'm going to go Desert Eagle all day, every day. Been that way since day one. Okay, well, not day one, but when I first found the TM Desert Eagle, I fell in love with them immediately. Okay, I was like, oh man, it fits my hand, it feels good. But anyways, it's official, guys. I am willing and will do anything to get this Desert Eagle to my liking. I had enough to play with it. I'm about to hit 1,000. There are more concerns I have, unfortunately. Alright, okay, we're good. I'm a little worried about the outer barrel. Okay, I'm a little worried about the outer barrel, unfortunately. And I'm going to talk about that. I still like how beefy this is. I love how big the recoil spring is. Guys, it feels fun to shoot this. Look at how much longer, and look how much longer it is. And this is also, the recoil spring here is just a little bit thicker too. So it's got that power. You can just feel it. It snaps back and it feels great. I wish the CO2 mags did not suck. I refused to buy them. You guys, if you didn't know, if you watched the first one, you'll hear the story about the CO2 mags. Don't waste your money on them, okay? If you're one of the few that got lucky and yours doesn't leak good, I applaud you, and I wish it, but I took that thing apart, and I should have done it on video, and I was like, what the hell were they thinking? And the way it hooks in, and it doesn't have any, there's space around the top. It's insane. It's a bad design. We're gonna mill it. I've been planning it out, and I'm going to need to do a 3D print faller. That's easy. This is not consistent. Yes, this is very inconsistent. So probably going to do some modifications on here. I hate loading it from here. It might be hard to see on camera, but after hitting here, it's already got a groove for me just doing it this freaking barbaric way. It's insane, okay? It's no IPSC guy would ever tell you, yeah, load it from the top if they do it competitively. Okay, you're always gonna do it from the bottom. You don't ruin your BBs. You don't shave off your BB. You're not ruining your lip. There's no reason for this. Absolutely none. You want to make it look real? Don't have this hole. The Desert Eagles have this part though. That's normal. They don't have the hole. Okay, leave this open. Like, come on. All right, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm hoping when I mill it, we're good. I don't know if I want to mill the Deadpool one. I gotta be honest. I was in the beginning, in the first video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna play with it. I don't care. But I realized, guys, I sweat a lot. My hand is gonna. This is gonna come off. Yeah, I know anyone that has played with painted grips, unless it's Cerakoted and it's like, God's best sealed Cerakote ever, the paint will eventually come off and it'll ruin. Okay, it's just not meant for my kind of hand. So it's like, shit. It's like, so it's like, now I'm stuck. Like, okay, maybe just get KOI Airsoft, and I stopped shooting this guy. I was gonna get another one, but I was like, I better just get something I can play with, you know. 'Cause I want to play with it. To be honest, well, not play with it, but shoot. Shot more. The inner barrel bucking is a mandatory. You must get it out of there. Okay, it is horrible. It is just the typical we have bucking accuracy, piss poor, can't hop up anything bucking. It's the worst thing they ever did. But you know, the only thing I will say is cheaper. Okay, I don't care. At the end of the day, let's be honest, guys. This is why, like, I'll say, okay, I understand it. How many of us actually that are, like, you know, are pistol nuts just replace inner barrels instantly? You know what I mean? Who of us keeps stock barrels? It's insane. You know, I think I probably wager a bet that more than 75% of us change the inner barrel and bucking immediately, or at least within a couple of weeks. You know, so it's like, okay, not a big deal. The wobble in here, bad. Got to 3D print stuff. You gotta fill it up, you guys. If you don't have a 3D printer and can't make anything, easy. Start foam. You can literally put foam in there and you're good to go. And I'm gonna show you guys that. The outer barrel, I'm a little worried about. A lot of things are shaking on here already. So it's a gun that has so much power and recoil, but it's like you need to Loctite everything. Okay, and they definitely do not Loctite it from factory. It's not Loctite at all. And there's probably some other things I'm missing, but I want to read the comments now and catch up. And I'm going to I'll go over everything else afterwards. Can I have some designs for a hop-up unit, design for an outer barrel, because I'm a little worried about it. This, I think, would be 1-to-1 if we were trying to copy it. I was thinking of like just dropping this off at a CNC shop. Like I'll strip it and then say, hey, here's this. How much would you guys charge me to make a small run of CNC this part? I feel like I would want this, the upper receiver, and maybe the outer barrel. But the problem is for the outer barrels, I want to change this design right here. That's where I want to work on. I'm not confident on it. Okay, so we'll talk about that end, but let's get to the comments because you guys came out of nowhere. The first one, the only one I responded to, and then the rest I gotta catch up, is because I think I have responded. Okay, so everyone know I need to hit the heart. So thank you, Finalizing. I totally forgot about RA Tech, and guys, I responded with AST. Check them out, great store. They sell mostly, I think they're like the main distributor for RA Tech. If you don't know RA Tech, guys, the best way to describe RA Tech is they're a Taiwanese company that's been around for ages. I can remember them as young as I was a kid. What they do is they do a good job of copying the parts. They're within that square. Okay, they don't push out, but they're within that square of cut my, hey, good shit. Okay, some things they push out, but for the most part they don't. They will copy the parts and just increase the quality of the material. That's what RA Tech is to me. I bought for the Wii AK, the Wii AR, some pistols here and there, inner barrels. Okay, and then he responded, and let's check what he responded. I didn't read this. Same steel parts from AST. Okay, all right. So he knows too. That's where hey, RA Tech guys, check out Airsoft Taiwan. Just type in AST Taiwan on Google, and you should find out the store. Reputable store, good to buy from. Never had issues. Steel inner spacer for the wobble. Okay, nice. 3D printed. That's what I'm going to be doing from below. I definitely got the measurements for it. I have a hop-up design and outer barrel design that I'm working on. I like it too. I really like it from below. I don't know if I said it, but I can I love that TM and I feel kind of nostalgic talking about it because I have so many wonderful memories attached to it, but I want this to work. I love the feel of it. I like the power of it. I like the beefiness of this. I love how big the sucker is. Okay, but there are some things I just don't like, and we're going to talk about that. But I'm with you, Finalizing. I think this is a worthy successor, but has to be built up, if that makes sense. Because I have to go find my fully built TM. I have a fully built TM with I probably think one of the best kits, and it's called Keen's. Even though Sheriff is a classic, that's more of a collector's, but Keen's is probably the newer one that might be familiar with some people. I don't think that many. It was an expensive kit, and that thing is just, all right, it's insane. But it's got everything upgraded on it. So we got some work to do on here, but I think it's a worthy successor, and I want this to work. And I will do anything possible. I told you guys, I'm already crazy. I want to take the strip disc and go to a CNC shop, or even maybe try to do it overseas. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I'm willing to do it for this. I don't have the money for it. I don't know if we do a little. I don't know. The problem is I'm a horrible businessman. Okay, I'm still sitting on all the blowback. I haven't made a website. There's so much shit I'm bad at. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to haven't responded. Look at you guys, just came out of nowhere. Alright, we'll start from the bottom. Okay, I responded. Okay, I responded to that. Eric, how you doing, Eric? Seen aftermarket interbill bucking for. Eric, you wanna, if you got a WeTech, just change it to the TM style. We don't wanna, you don't wanna use any of the, cause the WeTech ones, if they're like aftermarket built just for WeTech, they're like half size. They're really shitty, not worth the money. Let's see. Actually, wait. Let's see what I know. RA Tech. Let's see. By the way, guys, look. This is RA Tech. This is Airsoft Taiwan. Really good company. So you can see just from here, guys, it's not anything like drastically different, okay? But it's steel. The only thing I do wish that they would do is I wish they would tell us the type of steel it is. But once again, most Aritex parts have always been good. Okay, so they have the valve knocker, slide lock, hammer. What is this part? Let me see. Oh, firing pin. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the firing pin. What is this one? Is that the sear? Okay, yeah. Good. I need to take it apart. That's one front relay. I need to take it apart. That's the next thing I gotta do. You'll see right here. Yeah, you see how it's 1-to-1? So it's pretty much. There we go. That makes more sense. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. But steel. But it's not much. That's it. And the trigger. And unfortunately, all they have is just 2 stainless steel parts. So they don't even have the hammer and stainless. So it's like. But I see new on here. So does that mean. Like. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm wrong. I'm stupid. But does new mean like maybe it's gonna support? I don't know. I wish we could see a good timeline on here. Is there a timeline on here? Yeah. And then here's KY Airsoft, guys. We're gonna order the black one. Not now. I don't have anything for it. Unless I get a lot of customers or someone buys a shit ton of stuff from me. And then we're going to get the silver one. So we'll get the black, silver, and then we're going to get at least probably like 10 mags. So if I mess up or anything, we got backups. And I'll buy extra loading nozzles. Unfortunately, even on here, they're still $21. Okay, so let's go back to comments. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay. So let's hit that. Alright, Miguel. A lot of bad reviews put me away. Okay. J. Staccato. Wait, what? I'm confused. Isn't there just like this John Wick? Why is there just John Wick Staccato? Okay, Miguel, you're gonna have to just link me, or I'll Google it. I don't know which one you're talking about. Desert Eagle, yeah, I agree with you. I love them. Rance Not a great airsoft gun, but best D ever. Got one, snapped the... Oh, you're talking about the Leon. Is it the Leon 10? Yeah, I see it, buddy. I do want to pick it up. I will probably pick it up. Okay, 6.6. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, I was thankful, you know. I'm Polynesian, so I got that some more inside of me, and I started looking a little bit more meaner. Cause I've always been a soft boy, but that changed, thankfully. Steel slide kit for this, coupled big nozzle. The 2 recoil spring. These are beefy. Look at this, beefy. I think I don't disagree. I think this, the funny thing is, I think this and the GHK Glock are king right now of recoil. FNX, this guy right here, also has really nice recoil, but not as much as this sucker. And when I shot with the CO2, that shit was crazy with the CO2. It's really good, but the CO2 mags are just horrible, so I won't ever buy them. They're not playable. ALC, I know that. Isn't ALC boom TM though? Shit, wait, I thought that was I saw it on Boom Arms a long time ago, and I thought it was for TM though. Let's see. Cause it's like $2,000 or $3,000, something ridiculous. I bought expensive, stuff, but I don't know if I bought that. Okay, that's whoops. Search. Let's type in ALC. Yeah, they make super expensive kits. Okay, so we got the Murray. Oh shit! It is for the. Oh my god! Look at guys. It is for the Wii. I thought it was for the TM. Anyone buy it? Oh, it's sold out. Someone actually bought it. Wow. Woo! Look at that. Oh my god, this would have probably weighed at least 5-6 pounds. Wow. Yeah, but I couldn't pay that much money for it. Look at that. Look at that price tag. But that looks beautiful. Wow, I would like to talk to the person that bought this. You definitely need CO2 mag for that. Okay. Alright, so we know at least someone made a kit for it. You could experiment with the Dremel. Matt, I'm gonna do the cut. I'm gonna do the cut on the mill and the follower. Once I get the follower out, I'm gonna just I'll 3D print it and then add the little part. It'll be easy. I don't know what 2345. We'll check that afterwards. Thank you. Okay, Dark, Mr. Deagle. Hey, all right. You know what? I'll gladly take that title. I love it to the death. You've got one. Okay, right on. It's a fun gun, isn't it? It feels really good to shoot. Safety levers can be finicky, but wherein machining those mags is a great idea. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do. Any tips on aftermarket wood grips? I bought real steel ones for my TM. I modded so many of them. Hogue and some wood ones, because the wood ones are just beautiful. But yes, I don't know. I haven't taken apart the lower yet, Dark. So let me take apart the lower. I'll do that in the next video maybe. Because I am curious. Because I need some measurements for. Well, most of the lower, I'm not really concerned about the lower. I think I'm really still worried about the... I wasn't worried about the outer barrel first, but now I am. And the upper. It's really the upper that needs all the work. The lower I'm not that concerned on. December video, yes, we'll do it. Yeah. Okay, we got Micah. Mika? I don't know. I'm butchering everyone's name. Alright, we got kicks weld, yes. Pay attention to bucking, inner barrel, hell yes. The barrel is trash. It is true. New tape. We're going to be 3D printing some stuff. Okay, good. Not to use CO2. Cracking the loading nozzles. Yes, that is, man. The loading nozzle, guys, it's just after seeing what the AAP is capable of, guys, and the quality of the Taiwanese plastics have come a long way. That's the funny thing. I was looking at this, and you guys can't even tell, but I've dropped this. I've actually already dropped it, and it is so resistant. It's like, nylon 6 with like 30% glass fiber or something. It's a very good mix. I would just love for us to be able to have a better quality. This is the old school plastic stuff that we've had for, like, I swear to God, 20 years. I don't think they've increased the quality here. Okay, in terms of, I like the design for some parts, but the material is what I'm worried about. Okay, so I agree with this guy. All right, ASG Form, Polish website. Let's see. He said, gluing a thin aluminum sheet rolled into a roll with epoxy inside of the nozzle. Nozzle is reinforced. Okay, that's a cool concept. For now, I'm going to run this into the ground. I want to see what breaks first. I want to see how the loading nozzle breaks. I want to see if I get any cracks or anything. So the reality, guys, the only thing I will change for now is the inner barrel bucking, and then probably stabilize the inside of the inner barrel, the outer barrel. I need to see what breaks and see what's bad about it so I can focus on it. Right now, I honestly think this first, loading nozzle, outer barrel, in that order. Not worried about the lower. This is really good information. I appreciate it. This is good. Where did you guys come from? Oh man, yes. It's the nozzle. The nozzle always broke for me, buddy, and the frames. These, you know how many of these I have broken? It's insane. Half the box is just of this broken. I don't know if you can see it. That silver one there, broken too. That's broken. Those three are normal. But yeah, great gun when it works, though. Great gun when it works. Possible replacement, yeah. I honestly think I'm ready to try their Wii Des Eagle and throw everything I have at it. Brombley said you can 10-inch. Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. This thing is nuts. That one right there, that's the 9-ball kit. It's a 10-inch kit. It's shooting. I forget what it is, but it's shooting probably close to 500 or something. It's insane. Okay, you can get a really long inner barrel in there. Okay, yeah, it is a good trigger. You can hear that nice audible click. All right, and the last comment, old 3rd gen. My guess why people don't buy it. A few years back, few people. Wait, is that how new it is? It's only 2 years old. Well, I mean, I guess it's new, but it's not new. Outer barrel. Oh, hey Carlson, if you see this video, can you tell me where it broke? Because I'm going to tell you where I think it broke. Not where I think it broke. Where I think it's going to break. That's what I'm worried about right now. I think that is 1st gen. The silver version is chalky paint. L6 is already Gen 3. I think, yeah, I would think the L6 has to be the newest version. These Deadpool ones I know were out of stock, like when they first came out, so I don't know if they updated them. They obviously reprinted these and they remade them for the Deadpool movie. Review and tortured, yeah, I'm same with you. I need this to break. I want to see where it's going to break and where we can build this reinforce. Love this gun. Yeah, I'm not smart. I beat my head against the wall, but thank you. I do appreciate that. LS67 RA Tech. Yes. I'm gonna buy those parts too. Okay, so I think that's everyone. Thank you guys. You guys came out of nowhere. I was surprised. All right, we're at 24 minutes. We're okay. So let me show you guys. We're not going to be too long because I need to go back inside. So the biggest issue I have, not the issue, but is I want to change some things. Okay. One of the ones that I love about the TM is how long this is and how rigid it feels. Okay. There's more room for it here to lock in. Okay, I want you guys to look at this. Might be hard. Let me see if I can get this. Turn on. Where's the? Okay, you guys see the rail? So this hooks in there, right? That's the rail for the outer barrel. And then it hooks in at the front too. So this all really just helps to create like a really nice fixed barrel. Now, do we have tolerance issues? Yes, of course. Can that be really fixed easily? Yes. You could shim it, guys. You can get rid of this up-down plane, no problem. But what I want to do is look, if you guys can see, there's more room in the rail, right? So my concept right now is to, let me just do it quick. Okay. Oh, geez, okay, yeah. It's hot. Alright, no comments, alright? Shit. Look, the rail is right here, okay? We have the rail right here. I want to extend this part. We have like a good... I want to say... probably 8 millimeters, okay? We have like a good 8 millimeters to extend it and to beef this area up. Now, Carson, if you see this video, I'd like to know where people were saying it broke. Because I gotta be honest, where I think it's gonna break, and I'm a little worried because I've been watching it, is right here. I think it's gonna come apart like this. I think it's gonna snap out like this, or the other areas I think it might is in half. Just because of its casted. Now, if this was CNC'd, I don't think it'd be an issue, but since it's casted, I think that's what the problem is, because we have a lot of weight here, and we got this really small part here with the pin in here, so the walls right here are really thin. Okay, it's not really thick. Okay, it's only about, you know, 480 or something, and you got this powerful 240 gram part just, just smashing this damn thing. So I think that's where it's going to break. Carlson, let me know. So if that's the case, then we can beef up this part if we get it, CNC'd or something. So the reality is we're going to add, so it'll be something like this, and then have the second lock, and that we can still have that pin there. You guys see? So we add that extra 9 or 8 millimeter, and we just make it thicker. So like I would think this would help just reinforce it and make it a little bit more fixed. So I think that's an easy improvement that we can do off the bat. Okay, so there's that. Let me knock out the problem is too, because you guys know me, the issues I have is I take things apart a lot. I can tell you right now, this design is not meant to be taken out all the time. It's already getting a little loose. The recoil, like guys, I don't know, watch this. You guys see how easy, it barely any force, and it is kind of popping out. Okay, it's popping out. So, you're gonna wanna not take it out. Once you buy it, take it out, replace the umbrella, replace the bucking. You're gonna have to widen it a little bit. I don't like how the arm system works. So I gotta rebuild the hop-up unit, and then take a look. All right, this is on the inside. Just look how empty that is. Okay, so this is really easy. Like you guys can do this, and you'll see that's the paint flash from there. But you guys could literally stuff a foam in here. We don't care about this inner barrel, so just shove it in there. You know what I mean? Just shove it in there, make that hole, and then you're done. You don't even have to 3D print stuff. So you want to be lazy, go ahead. It's not a big deal. You could put freaking bubble wrap in here. It's just anything to create more rigid so the barrel doesn't have any room to move, and it's just a nice straight line is fixed. Now I'm going to do 3D printing, okay? Because it's a lot easier. You guys can see it's all one it's one circle from, watch my finger, okay, watch my finger. It goes from here, and then there's a ridge, and that's where the new circle is. So you'd have to measure from here, and which I already did, okay? So, and then on top, there's a little ridge. It's probably hard to see. So I have to play around with it to find a perfect thing, but it looks like, I don't know how to say it, but it's all one piece, but to be honest, it really doesn't look one piece. But you know, at the end of the day, I think it is because it's casted. But so not a perfect circle. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, there you go. You see that little ridge right there? So that's the only issue I might have. Okay, because in reality, I want it boom, 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 boom around the whole thing. That's where I want it. Okay, let me turn that off. So outer bill definitely needs some work, like for me to really lock it in. The TM is just a work of art. This thing is locked in here. It is beautifully done. It's a great design. This is where they only win. The only point we gets here is that I can use a normal inner barrel and bucking. That is the only win they get. Other than that, this is why this sucker's a pocket sniper. Okay, it's well done, beautifully thought out, locked in, and that's something they can't ever take away from the TM. Okay, they can't. Now I think with the redesign, we might be able to put up a nice fight for sure. You know, being able to use any barrel I want, any bucking I want. I think that's going to provide a nice fight. Definitely need to redesign the hop-up unit. I don't like this half system at all. Never did, never will. But that's okay. I'm up for the challenge. And to me, I think it's honestly easy because we have so much room to work with. There's a lot of dead space in here. So that's the beautiful thing about it is I have room to work with this. So the concept I have right now, and it's kind of shitty, is and I know most people won't like it, but I gotta be honest, guys. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. Is I have the TDC. You have to do it from underneath. Okay, I have a screw that's pulling down the arm. So many TDC are doing that style. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I can use it from another hop-up unit and put it into my 3D printed one. The only other idea I have is also from top down. Okay, but to be honest, I don't want to put a hole here. I don't really want to do that. I find it annoying. And I don't want to have to constantly take it out either. So I'm trying to think of a new way to lock this in without having to do this. Because it's getting loose. Okay, you're going to have to put, like, you know, Loctite this sucker. Okay, so there's that. So outer barrel, let me put down what we have to do. Outer barrel to redesign. We'll put OB redesign. Hop-up unit, which HP redesign. I like this so far. Okay, I like what they did here in the front. I can't think of anything I would want to redesign. I would want to increase the quality, the material. Okay, and that's obviously for all this stuff, right? Material. matte upgrade. We'll call it upgrade. So the what do we call this? Receiver splits backside. What do they call this? I'm stupid. We have the outer barrel and we'll just call it a slide. Slide would be a 1-to-1. Would be matte. The loading nozzle, guys, is what we need. That is, I don't want to be buying $100 worth of nozzles, especially at this TM. Look, I know this loading nozzle. If I could get wholesale, I don't know what wholesale would be on this, but I don't have a seller's license. Okay, guys, I'm not like a business. But if I could see what wholesale would be at, and I could just go buy them like myself, like freaking 100 loading nozzles, then I'd be like, okay, fine, I'll give up on the loading nozzle mission. But at freaking $21, even KY Airsoft, the funny thing is, it's almost cheaper for me to buy that e-bike loading nozzles. I just don't like the quality, and I know this loading nozzle. Okay, I know it's going to blow up. Propane will make it last a little bit longer than CO2, but I know it's going to blow up. After experiencing the freaking AAPs, those things are freaking tanks. Taiwanese companies have come a long way and have done a great job. And I know, look, I know WE is now made in Taiwan, but I don't consider them a Taiwanese company, okay? To me, they've always started where they started in their roots, okay? AAP, these other companies, they have their roots in there, okay? Action Army, okay? The loading nozzle, we need a better material, especially this one is like at 20. We need a matte upgrade big time, and I'll put a star here because this is like the biggest issue. I'm not, the hammer somebody got, I'm not really worried about. Okay, I'm not worried about that at all. This part, not really worried about. The slide release, slide catch, not really worried about. The lower seems pretty good. Now, I'm going to take it apart, so we'll take it apart next video. So maybe my mind will change, and then if you guys have any insight as well, because you guys, a lot of you gave good information. Okay, so it's good. Does something already chip off? We got a little piece of plastic here. I don't know. That's okay, so we're gonna do the assembly video next. Cause I need to start measuring things and see what I want to do or change or anything. I'm gonna try to see if anything can work from TM on here, but I highly doubt it. Maybe at least TM sight safeties. Like maybe it's the small parts that might work. But I'm not going to change it on here because this is Deadpool. This Deadpool is going to stay stock minus this. This is just pure garbage. I'm going to see how it works with the inner barrel and bucking. So that is the only thing we'll change. And I want to see how the hopup unit works with this. See if it can even push it or do anything, because it's designed obviously for the half bucking. Okay, so it's mostly upper work. The only thing I know for me, personal preference, guys, I need a magazine release. Okay, even though I have big hands, I have short thumbs, and I can't reach, and I can't push this without rotating my hand. So I need an extended magazine release. So I'm either thinking 9-ball, main extended magazine release. I'm going to see if they work on here. If they don't, I already have an idea for what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy, because on KY Airsoft you can buy them. I'm going to take it, tap it, and then put on a high kappa paddle. That's my only idea right now. Just tap it and put a high kappa paddle on it, and then flatten it out. Because as you can see, it's rounded. So my idea is just to have a paddle so I can touch it. The other thing I was thinking about too, not on the Deadpool one, but on a normal one, you can change out the grip panel, so they might have a groove where the thumb rests. So my thumb is able to sit closer, because like this is my normal grip, right? Look at that. Look at my normal grip to the magazine release. I can't even push it. Okay, so I have really short thumbs. So this is where, like, for you guys, you gotta make the gun work for you and try to, get creative. So that's something I'm gonna have to do for myself as well. And then we're gonna do, okay, the guys are out. We're gonna actually type it out here. All right, I'm gonna mail this. Okay, maybe you guys leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
I'll see you guys later.